I got this one from Gizmodo, and the headline says that China just banned all online sales of the Bible.
It did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The Chinese government has banned all online sales of the Christian Bible, according to the New York Times. It says China's biggest online retailers have reportedly already ended all Bible sales. Bible sales are still permitted at the church bookstores in China, and some analyses of commentaries of the Bible are still sold on major sites like Taobao and Amazon that exist in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just buy the book anymore.
Huh.
I think they're trying to say, yeah, that's enough of that. Like, we got plenty of those. Thanks, Americans, for...
On my free speech side says, yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, but this is China.
Yeah, their free speech is not. So
the name of the game in China is fucking censorship.
Yeah. But like, my heart breaks only a little for this one. Like,
Right.
Yeah. While China's online censorship is well documented, it says here, leading critics to coin the phrase the Great Firewall of China. We've kind of known about that already.
Mm-hmm.
The Times links the crackdown to long-standing state tension between the government and the Vatican,
Okay.
which
Vatican,
has historically
just the one.
always opposed communism. Which is kind of weird because, if
They're
Jesus had
authoritarian.
his way of
Well,
doing
yeah,
things, it
yeah.
would be communism. I mean,
Yeah, Jesus's was really communistic. That's weird. What?
yeah.
And I mean, most communism in practice is authoritarianism. And I mean, the Catholics are like,
right. Well,
all about
the real reason they're opposed to it, or that they object to it, is that it is inherently secular.
that's true.
So
Well, yeah, it's the removal of their power. That's
right.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So it says here in the article that the Bible is currently the only holy text explicitly banned from being sold online. So you can still get the Bhagavad Gita, you can still get the Book of Mormon, you can get all these other things, but the Bible, nope, you're not getting that anymore.
Come on.
So it's just
Be
that's just kind of
fair,
the big middle
be
finger
fair
to
and
fuck you,
ban the rest of
Christianity.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and ban Dianetics while you're at it too.
No shit. And the Book of Mormon.
And Battlefield
now.
Earth while you're at it as well. I mean, if you're gonna do L. Ron Hubbard,
That's not technically a religious text. That's just shitty science fiction. But you know what? On that principle, ban it.
It's the only movie ever filmed where every other scene was at like a 45-degree
Dutch
tilt.
angles. Like, what the fuck was with that?
It was
They were
it
like,
was so
Terrible.
terrible.
Artists do
Purples
this.
and greens, like,
Right.
ooh, I'm edgy director. Like, no, you're just
Okay.
bad at this.
I watching that movie. I did the thing I do on this show where I gave up and just started talking about the things I wanted to talk about.
That's a stinker and a half. Let me tell you.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not for that kind of censorship, and I don't like China's way of doing things, but this one garners just the
Yeah, don't feel too bad about it. Yeah.
It's wrong. It's wrong. There, I'm decrying it. It's wrong.
Yeah, otherwise we'll get comments. Oh, you guys are agreeing with China. Like,
No.
I just want them to be more fair. Just get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Your country will be happier because of it. All right, it says here that that it's tied to a recent move by President Xi Jinping, who's made himself lifetime president.
I was gonna say, and also fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. But there's a lot of people in China that really like the guy. That's the interesting thing. Is we may think authoritarian and terrible, but there's a lot of people saying, "Yeah, look at all the prosperity we've got going on." And I'm not sucking the ass of China here, but let's put it this way: they're doing better at reducing greenhouse gases than we are.
Yeah, I mean,
America should be really feeling some shame about some of this stuff.
Yeah, but they've got some really nasty human rights violations that rival our own.
Yeah, it definitely throws all that out the window. But at the same time, it's like.
But I mean, honestly, if we look at their human rights violations, I'm not sure that we're much better here. I mean, look at Standing Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they did the fight against the oil pipeline that was coming through.
And the horrendous abuses against the natives there, because apparently we just can't quit that genocide.
Yep. God damn it. They don't even think of the optics of these things, Xi Jinping said that this is efforts to promote traditional values and regulate the influence of both Christianity and the West. Presidential term limits, it says here, were abolished in China, paving the way for him to rule indefinitely. So.
That's actually a fair criticism about the influence of the West, because, I mean, our largest export is our culture. And let's be honest, colonialism is a permanent stain on the world, and we kind of have to own that forever.
Yeah. China's government has the broad authority to regulate retailers and companies in the country. Well, no shit, really?
Yeah.
In March, Airbnb announced that it would automatically and without notification register all guest information with the Chinese police into a national database. Wow. Human rights groups have also criticized the government's decision to ban burqas, saying it unfairly targets the country's Muslim religious minority.
Well, that's actually a really bad one because that's, I mean, as much as I don't like the idea of burqas, a lot of these women don't have a choice in wearing them. And so for many of these women, what they've done is basically said, you're isolated to your household forever. They're under house arrest now because of that. It's really not okay. But the thing is that banning Bibles does not have near that impact. All it does is keep the Bible from reaching people who might have not otherwise known how to find it. And so, man, I'm going to side with Muslims a lot. Just do.
How dare you?
Like,
I'm just kidding.
Like, I don't like Islam. And I'm happy to have that conversation with a Muslim if they want to. I'm not an evangelist, so I'm not going to like go looking for it. But I'm going to side with women, and I'm going to end up siding with Muslims just a lot. I've been doing it. Just keep expecting that to happen.
Leave your comments below.
And if you threaten violence against me, I'm coming for you.